Annyeonghaseyo 여러분. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Season 3 of Squid Game has finally premiered, and it left us with one of the most shocking endings yet. But it also raised some huge questions. Was this truly the end for Gi-hun? Will the series continue? Today we're diving into everything, explaining the Season 3 finale, decoding its deeper message, and uncovering secrets you might have missed. Ja 시작해볼까요? Let's get started, shall we? The story of Season 3, the final season, follows Gi-hun, who, after failing to lead a rebellion, has completely lost the will to live. Yet the games continue. Now the only way to survive is to follow the deadly tournament's rules. We witness heartbreaking losses, with many major characters dying in tragic ways. Others reveal shocking transformations, some becoming almost unrecognizably cruel. One of the most pivotal moments involves the pregnant player, who gives birth during the games. But tragedy strikes and she can't protect her baby. Gi-hun steps in, taking responsibility for the child. This newborn becomes the light in his darkest moments, helping restore his sense of hope and purpose. The final sacrifice. Gi-hun reaches the finals with one goal, to save the baby. But only one can survive, him or her. In the end, he sacrifices himself so that the baby can live. This selfless act sends a powerful message to everyone watching, not just in the game, but outside of it too. Gi-hun versus the frontman. A philosophical showdown. At the core of the season is the ideological conflict between Gi-hun and the frontman. The frontman believes humanity is inherently evil and beyond redemption. Gi-hun stands for compassion and human dignity, insisting there is still good in the world. Right before the final round, the frontman gives Gi-hun a knife, asking him to kill the remaining players in the dorm. This was the frontman's final test, to prove that anyone can be corrupted. But Gi-hun refuses. Faced with the ultimate decision, throw the baby into the void or throw himself, Gi-hun chooses death, staying true to his values until the very end. The aftermath, redemption and change. Gi-hun's sacrifice has a ripple effect. The frontman, deeply moved, takes care of the baby for 6 months and eventually hands her over to his brother, the policeman, ensuring she'll have a good life. This act marks the frontman's return to the path of good. Soldier number 11, haunted by guilt for abandoning her daughter in North Korea, regains hope after witnessing Gi-hun's final act. We later see her beginning the journey to reunite with her child. Season 3's theme is crystal clear. In the face of fear and darkness, people reveal who they truly are. Other key characters. Daejo, a compulsive liar pretending to be a Marine, remained a coward to the very end, attacking Gi-hun with a hidden knife before his own death. His character showed no growth, proving that not everyone changes. Player 120 stood out as intelligent, strong, and kind. Her unwavering compassion led to her tragic death while protecting others. She remained true to her nature until the end. The darkest villain, MG Coin. Let's talk about MG Coin, a YouTuber turned player and the season's main villain. At first, he seems like a cowardly, selfish man who abandoned his pregnant girlfriend for money. Many viewers hoped for a redemption arc, but when the final test came, MG Coin showed his true face. He was willing to sacrifice his own daughter just to survive and win the prize money. His cold, manipulative nature puts him on a darker level than even Sang-woo from Season 1. While Sang-woo chose redemption in his final moment, sacrificing himself so Gi-hun could help his mother, MG Coin did the opposite. He proved himself to be the most ruthless and irredeemable character in the entire series. What happens to the games? After Gi-hun's death, the frontman activates the island's self-destruction, erasing all evidence. The pink guards and VIPs evacuate safely, and, once again, no one is held accountable. The police fail to uncover the truth, and the cycle continues, just in a different part of the world. In the final scene, we see the frontman in the US, watching a woman play Dakji, the infamous recruiter game. The message is clear. The Squid Game isn't over, it's gone global. What's next? Spin-off confirmed. So will there be more Squid Game? Yes. a spin-off set in the United States, is currently in development. Not much is known yet, but it's expected to feature a new cast, possibly outside of Korea. The only returning character might be the frontman, who now walks the path of redemption and could be a key figure in the new storyline, the policeman's arc. Though he failed to bring justice, the policeman's journey wasn't in vain. The frontman left him the baby and the prize money, signs of his transformation, and perhaps even an apology. While they may never meet again, the baby is a symbol of hope and closure for both of them. Final thoughts: Season 3 of Squid Game was a deeply philosophical journey. At its heart, it explored human nature, asking the question, are people inherently good or evil? Gi-hun answered that question through his sacrifice, proving that goodness still exists, even in the darkest places. He didn't destroy the system, but he inspired change, saved a life, and sent a powerful message. Even in a world of cruelty and greed, some people will always choose to do the right thing. 그래서 이게 바로 오징어 게임 시즌 3의 메시지입니다. So that's the message of Squid Game Season 3. Gi-hun's sacrifice proved that even in a cruel world, good people still exist. He might not have ended the games, but he changed hearts. And that's powerful. Thanks for joining me on this journey. 제 이름은 찰리이고 다음 영상에서 또 만나요. My name is Charlie, and I'll see you in the next video. 안녕하세요 여러분, 그리고 다음에 또 봐요. Goodbye everyone, and see you again soon.